Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about electricity. Electricity is a type of energy that can build up in one place or flow from one place to another. It is part of matter which makes up everything in the universe. Everything in the universe is made of tiny objects called atoms. Each atom has even tinier particles called protons and electrons. These tiny particles swirl around each other continuously. An electron has what is called a negative charge. A proton has a positive charge. Positive and negative charges try to pull each other together. However, two positive charges or two negative charges will push each other away. Electricity results when electrons are pushed and pulled from atom to atom. Electricity can be seen in nature in a bolt of lightning. Lightning is electricity released from Earth's atmosphere during thunderstorms. Lightning is nothing but a large number of electrons flowing through air all at once, releasing a huge amount of energy. When electricity gathers in one place, it is known as static electricity, which means that it doesn't move, and electricity that does move is called current electricity. When an electric charge builds up on the surface of an object, it makes static electricity. Static electricity can cause interesting effects, such as sparks or lightning bolts when it is released. Sometimes the extra electrons build up by rubbing one object against another. For example, when one rubs a balloon against one's hair, electrons move from the balloon to the hair. Because the hairs then all have extra electrons, which all have the same kind of charge, they try to fly away from each other and end up sticking into the air like spikes. There are two main types of current used in electrical systems today: alternate current AC and direct current DC. Batteries and most electronics use direct current. This is where current always flows in one direction. Power stations that generate power for our homes generate current that constantly changes direction 60 times each second. Therefore, the power that we get from our wall outlets is AC current. Scientists have also learned how to generate or create electricity. Many moving electrons are caught in electric current. A city's power plant produces a powerful electric current made by machines called generators and sends it through wires. It can then power such things as heaters, light bulbs, and computers. Today, electricity provides most of the energy to run the modern world. Some electricity comes from batteries. Batteries use chemicals to store electricity that can power devices like cell phones, radio-controlled cars, handheld video games, and flashlights. Batteries run out of power after a while and either need to be recharged or recycled. Remember to always recycle your batteries, as there are dangerous chemicals in them. Electricity is used in cars too. There is a big battery to help the engine get started. And the engine generates electricity for the radio, lights, and other cool features. Some cars run 100% on electricity by using big batteries that get charged up from a wall socket. Electricity can also make magnetism. This can be used to create giant powerful magnets as well as fast and quiet magnetic trains. Electric motors generate magnetism to turn the motor and cause movement for all sorts of uses. Conductors are materials that allow electricity to flow easily. Most types of metal are good conductors, which is why we use metal for electric wire. Copper is a good conductor and isn't too expensive, so it's used a lot for the wiring in homes today. Insulators are the opposite of conductors. An insulator is a material that doesn't carry electricity. Insulators are more important because they can protect us from electricity. Materials like rubber, plastic, and paper are good insulators. Electricity can be made from a number of different resources. There are both renewable natural and non-renewable resources. Here are the main types of non-renewable resources: nuclear power, oil, coal, natural gas. The most common types of renewable sources are sun, solar, wind, water, hydro, biomass, geothermal power. Here are some interesting facts about electricity. Electric eels use electricity to ward off enemies. They can produce a shock of around 500 volts. Our bodies use electricity to communicate, including telling our heart to keep beating. Electricity is so fast that it travels at the speed of light, that is 186,000 miles per second. The ancient Greeks were the first to study electric forces. In the American colonies during the 1700s, Benjamin Franklin proved that light is a form of electricity. Scientists later learned that electricity is related to magnetism. They then learned how to generate electricity using magnets. Electricity can be dangerous. Some important things to keep in mind. Never play with electricity. Always follow the instructions on electrical equipment and ask your mom or dad for help if you don't understand. Never stick anything but a proper plug into a wall outlet. When you plug something from the wall, don't pull on the cord, use the plug. Never put electronic items into the water, especially if they are plugged in. Don't place items on top of electrical cords. The cords could get damaged and cause a fire. Thank you for watching this Adventurous Kids episode.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous